Hello, hello, and welcome back to the channel. As most of you know, I'm Topher. And for those of you who don't know and just randomly decided to click on my video, welcome to the channel. I'm Topher. Thank you for stopping by. So we're here to do a reaction, and we are diving into a new series. I know I had a couple polls put out. I did a couple trailer reaction videos and whatnot, and asking all kinds of ideas of just, all right, what new series can I start? There are just so many options. I'm just like, I don't know where to start. Well, this one came out of left field and was like in no way, shape, or form recommended to me in the comment section. I didn't see any trailers about it, nothing. My friend, Mr. Sir Pancakes, sent me a post a couple days ago, or it might have been yesterday, I don't even remember, but it was just referencing this particular series, and I was like, okay, I guess I could add it to my list. And yeah, something about it just made me want to watch it right now. So we go watch it right now. So we're diving into the, I believe, Vietnamese series, Mr. Cinderella. I don't know what this series is supposed to be about. I don't believe that I've reacted to anything from Vietnam thus yet. So we're diving into a brand new country as well, which probably is going to come with a whole new brand of rules, and I'm not sure what the copyright situation is going to be like over there. So you might be watching this on YouTube, you might be watching this on Patreon. My channel might have gotten shut down, and you might not be watching anything at all. I don't know. We'll just wait and see. But we're going to dive in and just see what happens. Oh, I like the vibe of this song already. This reminds me of something that I would hear in like I Promise You the Moon, I Told Sunset About You, something in that vibe. Give me very Bilkeen kind of vibes. Like it almost reminds me of Say Zone with a Bilkeen PP crit. I mess with this song, yes God. I'd say let me know what this is down in the comment section, but chances are I'll probably go look it up after this. But y'all can still let me know. Algorithm and all that stuff. Give me comments. Ooh, I don't know what the series is, but I like this song. I'm here for this. Child? I'm hoping that's a dream and not a memory, Lord. Okay, it's like an astringent or something. I thought he was brushing his teeth. I'm like, what is he putting on his toothbrush? Okay. But I mean, you gotta take care of that perfect skin, baby. Flawless. I just want my mouse to go away. There we go. Go in the corner. There we go. Okay, we got bunk beds. I remember having to sleep on bunk beds as a kid. Oh, child? Rude? Okay, so it's a bartender. Okay. It's amazing. It's been almost 4 minutes while I guess the song was about... Okay, there we go. Song's about 1.5 minutes long. It's about 2.5, 3 minutes that we hadn't had any sort of speaking happening at all.
Thế, mày chết ở xó nào rồi?
Làm cái gì cũng phải từ từ chứ anh.
Hấp
tấp vội vàng. Chiếu mà thì hốt tới.
Ai nói tao không người hốt?
So girl, don't come for my love life.
Dạ thôi, cho em gửi nước. Dạ, xin chào.
Oh, shit. Shit? What the hell? The hell kind of jumping is that?
Trời chàng trai, lâu quá không gặp mày. Giật không giật mày chết hả?
Thất đức như mày còn sống nhăn răng. Sao mà tao chết được?
Tao nể
Mày
tình
nể
mày.
ai? Có gì thì từ từ nói. Đừng hỏi tí động tay động chân.
Tao không thích từ từ. Muốn giải quyết nhanh thì xì tiền ra. Hả?
3 thằng mày phá quán của tao. Mà dám mở mồm xin tiền à?
Ok, mày thích thì bọn tao chịu.
I mean, I already knew he was gonna kick your ass because I could just tell.
Tao nói cho mày biết. Mày quậy ở đâu thì quậy. Chứ mày quậy chỗ tao là mày chán sống rồi. Đừng để dân tụi tao hiền. Rồi muốn làm gì thì làm.
Được lắm. Tao không bỏ qua vụ này đâu. Chờ đó.
Okay. Okay.
Ủa? Sao quán xá vắng tanh mà bàn ghế lộn xộn vậy tụi bay? Còn mày bị sao vậy?
Girl, did you not just see the giant fight that took place 10 seconds before you walked up? Like...
Tụi nó tới gây sự kiếm tiền.
Ai mượn? Ai mượn mày hả? Rồi mày quýnh nó tại quán luôn hả? Hỏi chút xíu á là mày động tay động chân. Sao mày dính lộn với cái đám cô hồn đó hả?
Did you
Ba
want...
thằng đấy không dạy bọn nó bài học.
Did you want me to let them beat up this your employee over here and ruin your restaurant?
Là nó sợ mày. Nó không dám kéo băng kéo đảng tới quậy phá banh cái quán tao không hả?
Có cho tiền tụi nó cũng không dám tới đâu ông chủ ơi.
Tụi nó tới nữa, tôi đập tụi nó ra bã.
Mày đập nó ra bả hay là nó đập mày ra bả? Bây giờ mày quýnh nó một thằng, nó kéo lấy 100 thằng. Một mình mày quýnh lại tụi nó không hả?
Chứ không lẽ ông để bọn nó muốn làm gì thì làm. Bọn nó đập thằng Thịnh vào càng tới đất. Tôi không ra kịp nó chết ai chôn.
Quán của tao nó có chút xíu à, không có đủ chỗ để mà chứa cái anh hùng giang hồ giống như mày vậy đâu. Mày cút ra khỏi quán tao không? Đi đi.
Ông chủ, nghe em giải thích cái đó ông chủ.
Giải thích cái gì mà giải thích? Mày im, tao còn chưa hỏi tội mày nữa đó. Mày kiếm đâu ra cái đứa mà mất ô mất dịch như vậy hả? Phục vụ không ra phục vụ.
I just saved your fucking restaurant. What are you talking about?
Hỏi một chút xíu á là động tay động chân.
Can we kick his ass too? Because he get on my damn nerves.
Nè ông chủ, ông nói gì cũng phải vừa phải thôi chứ.
Phải là sao hả? Tụi bay á có sống phải với tao không hả? Bây giờ á mày sống phải với tao trước đi.
Không.
Mày
Nói lý về mấy người này vô ích thôi. Mày làm tiếp đi. Tao cóc cần.
Cảm ơn. Mày cút khỏi quán tao đi. Gì nữa? Mày muốn quýnh tao luôn hả?
Kinda, yeah. A little bit.
Lương ông chủ ơi.
I might be leaving, but you're still gonna give me my damn money.
Mày lấy đi. Cút khỏi quán tao. Mày á, dọn dẹp đi.
Okay, I got feelings about that whole scene.
Đi đứng kiểu gì đấy? Có mắt không?
Tôi xin lỗi.
Má chứ. Ngày gì xui như chó.
Did he put something in his pocket or take something from his pocket? Lord, so much is happening, Lord.
Anh Khoa ơi. Ê, chết, áo anh vô rồi kìa. Hay là bây giờ anh cởi nó đi, xong rồi để em giặt cho anh ha.
Me as his employee.
Trong thai là được rồi.
I mean, I can still clean it. It's fine. You don't want it to stay dirty.
Hồi nãy chị ăn gì vậy?
Sáng nay chị ăn phở, ngon lắm á.
Em tưởng chị ăn cái liêm sỉ của mình rồi ha.
Thì lâu lâu chị ảo tưởng chút, không được hả?
Biết mấy giờ rồi không? Hai đứa ra ngoài trực đi. Không thôi anh trừ lương bây giờ.
Đó, trừ lương em á. Thôi, nói nghe nè, hôm nay em có làm bánh cho hai người ăn bánh ngọt nha.
Anh vào trong tháo.
Không ăn hả? Huỳnh ăn nha. Em Khoa không ăn, Huỳnh ăn.
Chị bớt lại cho em nhờ đi. Cái gì thấy trai là tươm tướp à?
Tươm tướp gì đâu. Bây giờ trai chưa, vợ gái hỏng chồng. Ảnh đúng ngu.
I mean, I can't help it. When there's a delicious man, there's a delicious man. I can't help it. Why are you coming for my life like this?
Chị cũng bẻ lại. Không bánh hả?
So are we saying that we know Dr. Man isn't necessarily Mr. Strady? She's just trying to seduce him anyway? Okay. Good luck with that, girl. Okay, so he cares about his appearance, is what I'm gathering. And there's nothing wrong with caring about your appearance, as long as it's not, your entire life. Oh, Lord. Okay, never mind. I said too much. I spoke too soon.
Để đâu rồi ta?
Okay, took something. Got you. So he was fired from the restaurant for like all of 5 minutes, and already he's pulling like tag team thieving shenanigans. Oh, that makes me sad.
Hi. Có ai đang tìm em không? Thôi không cần kiếm nữa, em tới đây rồi nè.
Girl, I swear to God, please.
Thôi,
Leave me alone.
chị nhớ em tìm em thì cứ nói là tìm em chứ có gì đâu. Bởi vậy đây không còn gì quan trọng hơn em để mà tìm đâu.
Anh tìm điện thoại của anh.
Quan trọng thiệt. Nhưng mà không sao, tại vì đã có em ở đây, đúng chưa? Bây giờ em sẽ lấy điện thoại ra gọi điện cho anh. Anh ơi, kiểu này là anh để quên ở nhà rồi, gọi không ai bắt máy hết trơn á.
Không có đúng. Hồi sáng đi mua nước á, anh vẫn còn cầm điện thoại trên tay để bàn công việc mà.
Vậy đâu ta?
Thôi được rồi, em vào trực đi, anh ra ngoài chút.
Thôi, ý là mới tới mà đi đâu. Điện thoại nó mất rồi,
you
tìm
just
không có
got
được.
here.
Anh đi làm ra ngoài đúng không? Rớt điện thoại xuống, người ta đi ngang qua thấy điện thoại của anh, người ta cũng bưng đi mất tiêu rồi, đi giờ kiếm ở đâu.
Anh ra ngoài mua điện thoại mới.
mua điện thoại mới. Đúng rồi, anh phải ra ngoài mua điện thoại mới thôi. Đúng xịn, đúng sang. À, khoan, để em chút xíu. Đây, anh, sẵn tiện đi mua giùm em cái này luôn đi. Đi mua giùm em đi. Nhăn nhó dòm gì không biết nữa. Bây giờ anh biết không, nhà của em là hết sữa rửa mặt, hết tẩy trang rồi mà da của em hết thì sao? Sần sùi xấu xí, bệnh nhân đi vô họ thấy hết hồn, sợ nhỏ này xấu quá, sợ bỏ chạy. Lúc đó phòng khám mình không có bệnh nhân là rất
Lord, she talks a lot.
Giờ này em chuyển sang làm fan của dòng này hả?
Chứ sao, tại vì em mê lắm, mê như mấy anh vậy đó. Giỡn đó, thì anh thấy không, dạo này nè, thành phố bụi, đúng không? Rất bụi, anh phải xài cái này Perfect Grip thì mới sạch bụi mịn từ sau bên trong. Anh xài thử đi, cái dòng này nha là không paraben, không dầu khoáng, không silicone.
Thôi được rồi. Da anh dễ bị dị ứng lắm, không có xài đâu.
Biết ngay, em tìm hiểu hết rồi, da anh dị ứng em cũng biết luôn. Bởi vậy em mới lựa loại này. Loại này rất là ok, phù hợp với mọi loại da nè. Làm sạch sâu từ lỗ chân lông bên trong, anh hiểu không? Anh hiểu không? Sạch sâu từ lỗ chân lông luôn, không có bị kích ứng những cái da nào hết trơn hết á. Xài được, tin em.
It's like, for the love of God, will you please stop
Biết
talking?
rồi á, không biết là cái phòng khám này trả lương cho em á, hay là cái phòng sale nào trả lương cho em. Sale còn giỏi hơn là làm.
Không phải là sale giỏi hay điều dưỡng giỏi, mà tại vì cái gì em cũng giỏi đó. Mặt căng ơi Sáng, chưa có dặn dò xong, ý là anh đi mua á thì anh sẵn tiện mua cho em chai dầu tẩy trang, cái loại màu xanh fresh, hiểu không? Cái màu xanh mà fresh đó. Đó, tại vì da em dầu, xài cái loại khác không có hạt. Ý là đây nè, mua cái chai này nè.
Tiền đâu? Trừ vụ lương của em.
Trừ lương hả? À, ý là trừ thiệt lương em hả?
I mean, you're asking me to buy you stuff, so yes. I'm not just going... But I don't think we're on that level. We're that kind of friendship relationship where I'm just going to buy you stuff, so... Or was he not involved in the thieving thing and now he's trying to hunt down the thief?
Đưa đây. Nhà anh.
Đưa cái gì? Mày là thằng nào mà xía vô chuyện của tao?
Bạn của tao. Được chưa?
Okay.
Mày đừng có sợ chó. Mày tưởng tao không biết mày là ai hả?
Biết tao là ai rồi thì đưa nhanh. Còn không được nói sao xui.
Cùng là anh em giang hồ với nhau mà mày đối xử với tao như vậy, mày coi có được không?
Anh em tao đéo có đứa nào đầu trộm đuôi cướp như mày hết. Đưa. Biến.
Khỏi đuổi mày.
Okay, so he wasn't involved in the thieving, so that makes me happy at least. Oh, shit!
Tao đã nói rồi, tao không có bỏ qua chuyện gì đâu thằng chó.
Ơi, lúc nãy mày phách lối lắm đúng không? Đầu quýnh tụi tao nữa mà. Bây giờ mày ngon mày đánh đi thằng chó.
I mean, yeah, it's very easy to talk when you've got bats and you're ganging up and you surprise attack. It's very easy to talk.
Cậu có sao?
So you guys ran from the doctor?
Về đi.
I don't understand these gangsters. Lord. Now you're gonna find your phone on him and think he stole it before he gets a chance to explain himself.
Xong rồi anh uống miếng nước đi.
Are y'all the only 3 people who work in this hospital?
Thâm thù đại hận gì mà đánh người ta đến mức nào không biết. Nhìn đồ đạc thì dân bụi đời đó. Mặt ơi, ngon, mặt này ngon, không kém anh Khoa nhà mình.
Nhà mình là nhà nào?
Vậy chắc nhà em.
Thôi, không thấy bệnh nhân đang nằm đây hả? Huỳnh, em mang này ra ngoài giúp anh nha.
Mình cái nét này quen nha. Hình ảnh này rất quen, quen lắm. Có khi nào là giang hồ chém giết lẫn nhau, giành địa bàn giống trong phim không ta?
Đừng bắn tôi. Đừng bắn tôi. Đừng bắn tôi. Đừng bắn tôi mà.
Ôi chết rồi anh ơi, phải rồi đó. Có khi nào cái ông này là kiểu như bị bắt á anh, bị bắt á, bị truy nã, xong rồi
Girl, will you please stop talking? Please stop speculating. You get Lord.
Thôi, ở đây đâu phải là đại hội võ lâm đâu. Em coi phim riết rồi em lầm đó.
Yes, please,
Thôi
Lord.
ra ngoài trực đi, để cho bệnh nhân nghỉ ngơi nữa.
Em ra ngoài.
Please.
Nghỉ ngơi nha.
I don't know if that string's gonna be enough to hold his arm in place. I find sexy doctor man and return the phone, be like, hey, so and so stole this, I got it for you so we can fall in love now. So is
Là
he...
anh ta. À, chốt điện thoại. Trả cho anh ta luôn.
Well, make sure you have the phone still. You did get the shit knocked out of you by 3 cowards with bats.
Sao anh ta có tấm hình này?
Bỏ xuống. Anh tính ăn cắp đồ đúng không?
Ăn cắp cái gì?
Yes, I'm trying to
Ở đây
steal
là
this
không nghe.
picture.
Ăn cắp về tế à?
Bằng chứng rành ra đây mà còn nói không? Có tin tôi báo công an không? Thời buổi đổi mốt ăn cắp hay sao ấy, đến cả một tấm hình cũng muốn lấy.
Ê, bác sĩ y tá nói chuyện cho đàng hoàng một tí. Tôi nói ai ăn cắp. Có tin tôi kiện cậu không?
Thì sao? Kiện đi. Nên nhớ là anh còn đang thiếu tiền khám ở chỗ tôi đấy. Sao? Không có tiền chứ gì?
Ai nói không có? Tiền tôi chỗ người ta, chưa kịp lấy về thôi.
Thôi được rồi, nể tình anh cũng khó khăn, cho nên chúng tôi khám miễn phí cho anh lần này. Giờ anh đi đi. Chuyện ăn cắp tôi coi như là không biết.
Tôi không ăn cắp, có đứng vào vu khống.
Được rồi. Anh không ăn cắp. Tôi xin lỗi, được chưa?
You should be.
Vậy trả tiền miễn phí đấy.
You haven't told me what the fee is. You just said I didn't pay my fee.
Giờ anh đi đi. Một lát nữa bác sĩ về mà đòi tiền khám thì dám chịu. Anh ta không có dễ tính như tôi đâu.
Cảm ơn.
So we're just not gonna give him back his phone?
Làm sao có sự trùng hợp như vậy?
Mình còn dép mà, mình còn dép mình cho luôn cái này. Vô. Ôi. Ai lo, bọc bọc.
Có khi nào là anh trai chúng ta?
what connection do we have?
Có bao giờ thấy em nhắc tới đâu? Hay là anh họ? Trời ơi, sao mà trốn kỹ thế? Chứ, đi đâu cũng gặp.
I'm so confused.
Ủa anh Khoa, bệnh nhân mới vào bó bột á, sao anh cho xuất viện sớm quá vậy?
Anh chưa cho xuất viện mà.
Ủa vậy bệnh nhân đâu rồi ta?
Hôm nay trực.
Dạ.
Có chuyện gì vậy?
Ồ anh, em có thấy bệnh nhân ở giường số 2 đâu không? Cái
You
bệnh
mean
nhân
the only
bó bột
patient in
á.
the hospital?
Em không biết. Nãy em đi kiểm tra huyết áp ở phòng 18 mà.
Ủa vậy bệnh nhân đâu rồi ta?
Hôm nay trực.
Dạ. Em xin lỗi, đáng ra em phải canh chừng bệnh nhân kỹ hơn.
Mấy đứa làm sao vậy?
I mean, I don't know why you're asking who's on duty today. Only
Bệnh
3
nhân
people
tai
work at
mũi
this
họng
hospital.
được. Làm sao mà để cho xuất viện được? Rồi chưa lấy thuốc nữa.
Đúng là anh Khoa luôn hả?
Không nghĩ gì khác ngoài bệnh nhân.
Anh là bác sĩ, không quan tâm đến bệnh nhân thì quan tâm tới ai?
Tới em.
I swear to God.
Hai đứa ra ngoài làm việc đi.
Cho anh em đi. Làm gì mày cọc bây giờ?
Because y'all are terrible at your job. Y'all have one job to do.
Ê, gặp nhau không chào được tiếng, chạy đâu vậy? Ê, bắn lại, bắn lại!
Oh my God, what? What? Like you've already attacked me. What do you want now? Lord. It's like if y'all wanted to attack me this badly, if y'all wanted like me dead or something, y'all should have just done it when you were attacking me with the damn baseball bats. Why, instead of running off when you saw one random ass doctor walking down the hallway? Like,
Em bị điên à?
oh, okay, okay, okay. That was interesting. Yeah, it was interesting. There were... Yeah. So, the first intro part was, you know, fine, whatever. Dr. Man was dreaming. He was getting chased, and then he got hit by a car. Does that one happen? So he's being chased by two boys, and then he got hit by a car. So I don't know if that's a dream or a memory. I guess we'll find out as, you know, the series goes on. And yeah, so things we learned about Dr. Man. He seems to be very into looking good, which there's nothing wrong with that. He's got sensitive skin, but he also, just a couple of things we saw about him, he seems to be very into his appearance. I don't know if that's going to be an ongoing character trait for him, or if that's just an introductory thing. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But then, other guy, Mr. Bartender Man, because I'm terrible with names, y'all know this. It'll take me a couple episodes before I commit names to memory. But Mr. Gangster Bartender Man, you know, he's working at the restaurant, I guess, and yeah, he's working at the restaurant, and for whatever reason, this gang of three, this three-person gang, decides that they're gonna come and attack his friend who's the server. And this whole exchange to me was very, very comical. A lot of the exchanges involving the three-man gang, very comical in a sense, because I'm like, it don't make no damn sense. Similar logic that I had when I was reacting to, I forget what episode, maybe like episode 4 or something of Advance Bravely with the gangsters trying to kidnap somebody there and the other. Similar kind of thing there where I'm like, I feel like y'all are awful at your job. Like, if their job is to be, you know, they're gangsters and they're coming here to, for whatever reason, I don't know why they came here, if they're here to collect money or rough someone up or whatever. They attack the one guy. Okay, cool. They attack him and he's down. And then all of a sudden, like for me, if I was here to attack this person, I would, well, attack them until I was finished attacking them. But then all of a sudden there's 3 of us or 2 of us attacking this guy. And then one of us, you know, just standing back here. And then just one other guy just walks around casually. And all of a sudden we, hoo. It's like, yo, why? Like, I get it. Maybe he's got a reputation. Maybe he's intimidating and whatnot. But like, it's not like he sprang into action and he started to like just jump in and kick ass. Like, he just casually walked around the bar and y'all just like, woo, oh no, okay, we're I'm like if I was here to beat somebody up, I would continue. Like, there's 3 of y'all, just jump it. Y'all already got this one on the floor, just go jump this one. Like, so then they're like, oh, you better, you know, watch yourself. We're not here to cause any trouble or blah, 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 blah. And, or whatever they were saying. And then, like, they went in to attack him, and then he just grabbed, you know, I guess the boss one, by the neck. You know, he had him in, like, a stranglehold, and he's like, y'all need to leave, blah, 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 blah. And, you know, finally let him go, and they're like, oh, this isn't the last of it. You'll... Very cheesy 90s, 80s, 70s bad guy TV rap. This isn't the last of us. You're gonna live to regret this. You know, that whole damn speech. And then they ran off. I'm like, okay, sure, fine, whatever. Y'all are terrible at your jobs. And then the boss came around, like literally 5 seconds later after the gangsters ran off, and he's like, why is my restaurant empty? And why is this chair on the floor? And I'm like, it's not like you rolled in 3 hours later. It was 10 seconds. You couldn't have missed everything that just happened. Like, okay, boss man. Okay, sure, whatever. And then he went on his whole tirade about how about Mr. Bartender is just a bad influence and blah blah blah, and how, you know, he basically he's blaming him for all this stuff. And I'm like, Mr. Boss Man, he literally just saved your establishment. Like, they were here causing trouble and flipping chair, but potentially, you know, it could have gotten out of hand and they could have flipped over 2 chairs, you know. So like, he saved your establishment and your chairs, and you're sitting here yelling at him like he brought all this stuff here. And he's like, look, they were coming to whatever, they came to pick a fight with you or whatever, and you didn't pay them enough money or whatever the hell the situation is going on there. And he's like, look, if I didn't teach them a lesson, then they're just gonna keep coming back. And he's like, no, he's like fearful out of, I don't know, I don't understand Mr. Boss Man. His logic don't make no sense to me, but he's basically kicking Bartender Man out, and Bartender Man's like, you know what, fine, peace out, but give me my money. And then that's when Bartender Man ran into Dr. Man. And at first I thought from the exchange that happened there that Bartender Man was in league with the guy who stole Dr. Man's phone because they both ran off together. But now in hindsight, seeing it wasn't them running off together, it was Bartender Man realizing what he did and chasing after him to go get the phone. I'm like, okay. But then we follow Dr. Man for a little while, and we get to meet his 2 employees, the 2 of the 3 employees that work at this hospital. Who knows, maybe in future episodes they'll get a 4th employee, I don't know. But right now there's 3 employees who work at this hospital, 1 patient, and that's that. I'm just going to assume that we're on a finite budget and we can't get a bunch of extras. That's fine. It's funny to me. So we meet his 2 employees, the girl who can't take a hint, and, you know, that typical trope. I've seen it in a number of series I've reacted to, that, you know, that one girl, employee, whatever, who literally just cannot take a hint, and it's just all about, oh, I'm gonna attract this person, I'm gonna, you know, seduce this person, blah blah blah. It's like, for the love of God, will you please take a hint, please? And they just can't. They're blind. So we met her, and then we met the other guy who seems a little bit more soft-spoken, and there seemed to be some lingering glance that was shared between him and Dr. Man when he first came into screen. I don't know what that was all about. Maybe it was nothing. Maybe I'm inventing things. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see where things go. But then we had the, you know, the confrontation between Bartender Man and the guy who stole the cell phone, and basically saying, hey, I know what you did, just give it back, blah, blah, blah. He's one of my friends. And he's like, oh, you're bullshit. And he's like, look, just give me the damn phone. So he got the phone, and then he got jumped from behind by the same group of guys with bats this time. And they're you know, acting like all big men, like, oh yeah, you had all this stuff to talk, you know, a couple hours ago. Now let's see, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I know this happens, but in my head, I don't understand that mentality of people who are like, yeah, I'm gonna jump you, I'm gonna sneak up on you and attack you from behind with a group of people, and then I'm gonna shit talk you because, like, yeah, you said you were all big and bad, let's see what you can do now. And it's like, well, why didn't you just come at me from the front? Why didn't you just call my name and get my attention, and then, you know, actually give me a fair chance to fight back? Like, it speaks nothing of my ability to actually fight back if you don't give me a chance to fight back, you know? So it's like, that mentality's just never made sense to me. It doesn't matter what TV show, movie, whatever I'm watching, like, it just never makes sense to me. It always irritates me whenever people do that. I'm like, So they attack him, and, you know, they're going at him with the bats. And then again, they are awful at their job. They're awful gangsters, because, again, my goal is, if I'm going to attack somebody, I'm just going to go ahead and attack them. So if, I don't know if their goal was just to beat him up to teach him a lesson, or if they wanted to, like, seriously injure him, or if they wanted to kill him. I don't know. But, like, for me, if my goal is to attack you and beat you up or kill you or whatever it is, then I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. And I'm not going to let the fact that one random ass person, again, they keep getting scared off by a singular person. So I'm not going to let the fact that one random ass doctor that I've never met in my life, who happens to be walking down this, you know, pathway as well, run me off. Like, no, if he tries to intervene, fine, we'll attack him too. But like what kind of gangsters are you? You see one person, then you hightail it off running? Like, I don't understand them. They make no sense to me. They make no sense to me. Lord. So yes, he gets admitted to the hospital. He's the only patient at the hospital. Thankfully, you know, they were still open at that point since they have no patients. But he's the only patient. They taking care of him, and, you know, nurse lady, she's out here speculating about everything about this gangster and his life and whatnot. And the doctor's like, will you please just go to work, for the love of God, please just go work somewhere. And yeah, eventually he wakes up and he wanders around, because I guess the room that has all the hospital beds is directly connected to the doctor's office or something. Or he just wandered aimlessly for a while and just came to the doctor's office. Like, I figure, like, if I were trying to wander, I'd try to find an exit, and he's doing a terrible job at finding an exit. I don't know. Although I feel like a hospital would have exit signs somewhere, but whatever, we're suspending reality right now. But he wanders into the doctor's office, and he's looking around. He's like, then he sees, you know, his picture on as his computer background. I'm like, okay, that's a whole nother conversation topic for another time. I'm not gonna get into that right now. But he's like, oh yeah, it's this guy. I gotta give him back his phone. And then he never does. But girl, by the time you get around to give him back this man's phone, he's gonna have like 15 new phones. Like, girl, you need to step your phone game up, Lord. But then the male nurse walks in and is like, hey, what are you doing in here? Why are you stealing? I can't believe you're stealing. I'm like, girl, will you calm your ass down? Lord, I'm just in this room. I'm standing. He's like, see, you got proof. I see you're stealing that. I can't believe that, you know, thieves would even come and just steal a picture. And I'm like, will you calm the fuck down? Sir, will you chill the fuck out, please? Just breathe, Lord. Let's take a break between those accusations and just breathe for a second. And yeah, I'm just like, Lord, why? So then, you know, Bartender Man's like, basically said, I'm saying, well, you calm the fuck down, sir. Like, I'm not a thief. I did not come here to steal anything. It's like, okay, well, if you're not a thief, then you still haven't paid your hospital bills, so pay your hospital bills. And, you know, he looks in his pocket. It's like, okay, I've just got the pay that I, you know, left the restaurant with. It's like, I can see you're flat broke, so obviously that means you're a thief. Haha. And I'm like, Lord? And he's like, I'm not broke. Who says I'm broke? My friends are just holding my money or something like that. It's like, okay, well, fine. If you're not broke, then pay your hospital fees. Pay your hospital fees. I'm like, dude, you haven't told me what my hospital fees are. What am I supposed to pay? You haven't given me a price. Give me a bill. Show me a bill, and I will pay you these fees. Maybe, potentially, I don't know. But show me a bill. Why are you coming at me sideways, sir? So somehow he sneaks out, and then he runs into the gangsters again, and the gangsters start chasing him again, which, you know, I'm like, look, if your goal was to beat him up, y'all already did that. If your goal was to kill him, y'all should have just done that and not ran away when you saw one other person potentially walking down the street. So why y'all are chasing him now, I don't fucking know. I don't know. But they're chasing him, and some girl helped to, you know, hide him by kissing him or whatever so that they didn't see. I'm like, okay, sure, whatever. That's a plot line we'll get into next episode, I'm assuming. But meanwhile, back at the hospital, the lady nurse is like, hey, do you know where why'd you let the patient go so early? And he's like, what patient? And I'm like, girl, the only patient that you have at the hospital. And she's like, you know, the one that we bandaged up. He's like, I didn't let him go. She's like, well, where'd he go? Like, I don't know. Who was on duty? I'm like, girl, there's only 3 people in this hospital. And then the other guy comes in, and they're like, did you know where the patient went? And then he had this look on his face like, yeah, I know. But he's like, oh, no, I have no idea. I was doing something else. It's like, okay, could you be more obvious, sir? Then Dr. Man's like, again, who's on duty? And I'm like, dude, there's 3 people in this hospital. Why do you keep asking who's on duty? Everybody who is on duty is in this room right now, okay? Any other potential patient that you don't have out there, because nobody else is out there, is probably dying because everybody who works in this hospital is in this room right now. They're constantly in this room. So, like, y'all need to figure some shit out. So then Dr. Man, you know, basically dismissed them, like, just go back to work, blah, 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 blah. And she's like, why is he so upset today, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, he's upset because y'all had 1 patient and y'all let him go. Like, that, this hospital is struggling, okay? We ain't got nobody in here. Nobody's gonna pay these bills. We have 1 patient here, potential income, and y'all let him go. It's like, Lord. But yeah, all things considered, this show, it's not quite, I mean, I didn't come into this with any expectations, but I'm finding a lot more things comical watching it through than I expected to coming in here. Also, I don't think these things were intended to be comical, so there's that. But we'll just have to wait and see where episode 2 takes us. There's also this plot line being developed about the 2 children in the picture, and apparently Bartender Man seemed to be having some flashbacks about these 2 children, so I don't know if he was one of the 2 children or if he knew these 2 children somehow. Like, I don't know. We'll find out as the story goes along. But yeah, cute boys. Things that aren't supposed to be funny potentially are freaking hilarious to me, and if nothing else, it's a pleasant change of pace from some of the heavier hitting emotional things that I've been reacting to recently. So it is a nice change of pace. It is not the emotional attack on my heart like some of those other ones, so I'll stick with it for at least that. But I hope you guys enjoy this reaction. Maybe if you got to see it again, I don't know. It's new series, new country, so I don't know what the copyright is going to be like on this. But if you did see this, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on notifications so you'll be notified when all of my shenanigans get posted. If there's anything else you'd like me to react to, be sure to leave it down in the comments. I'll get to it as soon as I possibly can. If you'd like to support the channel in other ways, you're more than welcome to join us over on Patreon. You don't have to, but you're more than welcome to if you want to. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Love you. Mwah. And before you guys go, a shout out to my amazing patrons. I can't begin to express how thankful I am for your support. And if you guys would like to join us over on Patreon, the link is down in the description. Love you guys.